Hey guys, excuse me for a minute. I have to drink the drink of champions. I'm having really bad allergies lately and I keep coughing through all my videos, so sorry in advance again about that. But anyway, and this is not sponsored by Diet Coke, in case anyone's wondering. That just happens to be one of my favorite drinks. But anyways, you just saw me like 2 seconds ago to do the first half of my Bath and Body Works Halloween. There were so many Pocketbacs. I hated to discuss them and describe them all with you and have you, because I don't know how people feel about lengths of videos. I don't really mind longer videos because generally if I'm sitting down to watch it, I've made that time. But I know some people are like, gosh, your video is 14 minutes, that's too long. So here is part 2. And I want to give a shout out to someone that's been leaving nice comments for me. I hope I'm saying this name right. Is Thea Takes Photos? And if I'm not, I'm really sorry. But thank you for telling me that Bath and Body Works had more stuff coming out. In one of my earlier videos, I guess I was a little womp womp because I had gone to the store and I had kind of a negative experience. And again, I was disappointed because Halloween wasn't wasn't the like extravaganza that it was last year with all the body care and all the body splashes and stuff. And I haven't been super disappointed this year. There's definitely not quite as many things being offered, but I still think, I've liked what I've seen so far. And so I just wanted to give her a shout out and say, or he, I'm pretty sure it's a she. I hope it's Thea, or maybe it's VA. I don't know. Anyway, whoever you are, thank you for leaving comments and let me know how to say your name properly because I'd like to give you due credit for helping me out. But anyway, I did get some of the Halloween Pocketbacs. The only one I did not get was the vampire blood, and that's because it is almost exactly like it was last year. Even the packaging was really similar. And I still have a couple of those left because of my preschool class. It's sort of funny because I teach at a Presbyterian-based school because I'm Presbyterian, and I probably shouldn't do this with my kids because I guess it's a little sadistic. But my class last year was really into like Halloween and ghosts and zombies and stuff. And now I didn't teach them about that because I don't really think I was allowed to. But I did bring in some of my Halloween Pocketbacs from last year because I keep those things like in bulk supply because working with preschoolers, as much as I love them, it's kind of like being in like Contagion or the Outbreak Monkeys or something. And so I'm always like hosing them down. But anyway, I'm rambling. I brought in the vampire blood and all the kids, before we ate snack and lunch, I would squirt it on their hands, because they really liked the way it smelled. And they were all like, oh, Miss Alyssa, what is that? And stupidly, I'm like, oh, it's vampire blood, not even thinking that like they were going to make that connection. And so as I was putting some of the kids in their cars towards the end of the day, the parents were like, what'd you do at school today? Miss Alyssa poured vampire blood all over us. And I'm like, well, that's great. That's, gonna look really good the next time I want another teaching job or something. They'll be like, oh, she's the one that cuts goats up and pours vampire bloods on her kids. But anywho, so I didn't get that one. Maybe it was traumatic experience. And I can't remember in one of my other videos, if I showed you this guy or not. I probably did, but I was really excited about him. I think he's really cute. Little raccoon, and he has a magnet, and I'm actually, speaking of preschool, going to put this on my cabinet. I have a giant metal file cabinet to keep all my junk in my classroom, and I usually have like a schedule, and I usually keep something to move along so the kids can visually see where we're at in the day, and I think I might use him because he's super cute. And it reminds me of the youngest kid that I was a nanny for such a long time. Always used to call him raccoons. And he'd be like, Alyssa, I saw those raccoons out last night, and it took me forever to figure out that raccoons was raccoons. So anyway, I'm going to put that little raccoon on my file cabinet. But now on to the stuff you actually care about. The first one I got is Brewberry. And I can't tell. I feel like these might glow in the dark. They look like, to me, and I know I look like a weirdo looking at the thing, but it looks like they have glow-in-the-dark paint on them, like around the edges, and I haven't tested it out yet, but if anyone's actually super interested, I will, but I'm pretty sure that these do glow in the dark. But this one, Brewberry, has a little witch on it, which I think is cute. I love Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Bewitched and all that stuff. And this one is, it doesn't say, I think it says on the soap what the scent notes are, so I couldn't tell you. but I'll smell it along. And I haven't smelled these before except for the one with the ghost on it. So we're experiencing this together. And this one, it's funny because I think she pronounces her, this is going to be another YouTube name that I butcher, Graphically. I'm really, really bad with names, which is sad because I teach kids how to read. But she's really nice. I think her real name is Sally. She was saying that when, and it made me laugh because it's so true, when she smells these, she smells alcohol at first, and it's true. It's kind of hard to get a real representation. But this one to me smells like grape Dimetapp, but not in a bad way. I don't know how to make that sound like it's not terrible. But it's like a fruit punch smell, very grape. There's a very heavy grape note in it, and it smells like kids' grape medicine. But again, not in like a nasty or gross way. And I definitely think that kids are gonna like this one because it has just like a very grapey. that's about the only word. This one is grapey. It claims that, I feel like I read somewhere, maybe online, that it has like a pear scent to it or a berry. I don't really smell that. I mostly just smell grapes, but it's cute, and I think the packaging is really adorable. It looks like the Wicked Witch of the West, maybe when she was a kid. But I like that one. And then the next one I got is Bat Bite, which is exactly like the previous Bat Bite was, only the packaging is different. And these bats are, they're kind of creepy looking with their little creepy eyes. And Bat Bite smells like apple, and I think, my guess is that it's going to smell like it did. Sorry, I'm trying to shake it to the bottom so it doesn't explode out the top. Yeah, this one just smells like all their other sour apple. The only slight difference in this one and say an apple scent, like the fresh pick apple, is it has like a little more of a sour smell to it. Kind of like the sour apple jelly beans, but I like it. And again, I think this, kids are going to love it. And then I'm saving my favorites for last. Then the next one I thought was really cute is called Ghoul Friend. And this one definitely glows in the dark because you can see all kinds of glow in the dark paint on it. And the scent is Berry Scary. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out. And this one smells almost like, it has like that same medicinal smell that the other one did. It sort of just smells to me like, it smells like a candy, but I can't quite put my finger on what it is. But almost smells like sprees maybe, or sweet tarts. It's it definitely smells, like raspberry or berry, but it reminds me of some kind of candy, and I cannot for the life of me think exactly what it is. But I say probably the closest thing would be sprees or sweet tarts, but it smells really good, and the packaging is cute enough to where even if it smelled like crap, I'd still probably get it because I think it's adorable. And then the next one I really like, of course, is a classic, and I think people would be mad and probably riot at the doors if they didn't put that one out, and that is candy corn. And I love candy corn in all way, shape, or form. And this one I noticed because I have the other candy corn actually in my purse. I don't even know how it got in there because it's not that time of year, but the other one, the gel is brighter orange. This year it's more of a yellow color. And I think the scents maybe are slightly different. I feel like this one has a little more, this one to me smells more like candy corn than last year. This one almost has like a maple syrupy smell to it. Yeah, definitely. It definitely reminds me of pancake syrup a little bit. And I think this one smells much more like actual realistic candy corn than last year. So good job on that one, Bath & Body Works. And then the next one is, and I think this packaging is so cute, is a little jack-o'-lantern, which I love jack-o'-lanterns. I'm a huge pumpkin, even though I'm really terrible at it, and I'll try, when it gets closer to Halloween, I will show you what a terrible pumpkin carver I am. Although I love it, I have no talent for it. But this is pumpkin. It's not creamy pumpkin, it's not sweet cinnamon pumpkin, it says it's just plain old pumpkin. So we'll see. Huh, that's really strange. It smells to me like weird. It almost smells like in the thing, and I know I said this about the cranberry one, but it smells like Big Red gum. It has like a very cinnamon smell to it. And I think too, there's definitely a pumpkin note. It doesn't remind me that much of sweet cinnamon pumpkin, oddly enough. This one is much spicier. It has a very strong cinnamon element to it, at least in the bottle. I don't want to put it on my hands because I have that first one that exploded, the blueberry, so I don't feel like I could give you an honest opinion. But in the bottle, it definitely smells like a lot of cinnamon, so that's kind of strange. Maybe it is sweet cinnamon pumpkin and it's just a little bit different than it was last year. I need to get the two and maybe I'll do a comparison of that because now I'm curious. And then the last one, which was my favorite, is the Boo, which is marshmallow. And people went crazy last year over the Zombie Squad Pocketbac, and people went nuts over it. And over the soaps and everything that smelled like it. And this one, I'm going to tell you, is quite a bit different, I feel like, than last year's was. This one, to me, has a chocolate note. And so it makes me think of s'mores. And a lot of people are saying that once you put it on, there's like a smoky note to it. And so several people that I've talked to have compared it to Marshmallow Fireside. So if you like that candle, you probably want to check this out. I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you, because I've only smelled Marshmallow Fireside in the store. I haven't gotten super into the home fragrance yet, so I always enjoy when people do videos on it because, you know, maybe someday I will. But I have a Jack Russell, and so I feel like for us it's not a good idea right now to have a lot of fire around our house because he's kind of crazy. And I am a little bit forgetful when it comes to that kind of stuff, and I don't trust myself with a lot of candles. But I definitely think Bath & Body Works has some great ones, and I'm curious to smell on September the 5th when the second set of candles, I think, and if anybody knows for sure, let me know, are supposed to come out, the roasted pumpkin carvings candle. Because again, with my pumpkin carving obsession, I'm curious to know what that smells like. But anyway, but this one, the thing I noticed the most about it, maybe rather than a smoky smell, and I think it's another one I'm going to have to wear maybe before, it lasts forever. I accidentally got some, I put this on, I bought this about like 12 or 1, it was right after church. I put this on and I squirted it too hard in the store when I was smelling it. I guess I was excited and I was like, ah, but I squirted it and got it all over my forearm, or not forearm, excuse me. I need to go back to anatomy. Up on my bicep, or lack thereof, and I went to bed about, gosh, it was after the Olympics closing ceremony. It's like 11:30, and I could still smell it just as strong as I could when I first put it on. So this one, I'm super impressed with the staying power. It lasts forever. And I smell a chocolate note. So to me, if anything, this is more like s'mores, a chocolate marshmallow smell. But if it does have a smoky smell, I think that'd be awesome because I love s'mores. But anyway, that's all I have for you as far as my haul goes. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. And again, anything, you know, Halloween or back to school related that you'd like to see, we'll be happy to do them. Rochelle and I are trying to make this channel more, have a little bit more variety, because not everyone just wants a beauty channel or just wants decorating. So we try to do a little bit of everything, and also too, so we don't get bored with it. And we buy all our products with our own money, so we quite frankly just can't go out and have a haul every day as much as we'd like to. It's not going to happen. So let me know what you'd like to see in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. Bye.